You know, they begin to lose the fear. And I think that's one of the most dangerous things in the market. If you start losing your fear, you know. And an example I sometimes give is if you walk on coals. You ever heard about walking on coals? How does that work? Well, you have this person that's like let's say a teacher or a leader. They say, well, we're going to show dedication. We're going to show group leadership. I'm going to make you so confident, so strong, such a lion. You're going to be such a lion that I'm going to have you take off your shoes and walk barefoot on coals. People think, that's ridiculous. They say, no, I'm not talking about just little coals. I'm talking about hundreds of degrees. Okay, these are going to be really, really, and people think, oh, it's some fake thing. It's just going to look, you know, some phony log that's really, you know, electric or whatever. Say, no, this is the real thing, right? So people think, yeah, it's just some phony stunt. No way they do that with a whole room of people that are not trained professionals, you know. So what happens is they go through this training and they teach them all kinds of, let's say, inspirational speech. They get, here, you can all be lions, you know. And everybody roar after me, you know, and then they all roar. You know. And, that's good, Steve. You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try not to repeat.
That actor last night.
So these people go through that, they think, but they're thinking in the back of their mind, no, we're just a bunch of, you know, suburban people. They're not going to actually risk the medical injury and actually have us walk on coals. So the whole time in the back of their mind they're thinking, it's not really going to happen, right? And then one fine day, the leader takes them to the spot. He says, here's the coals. And what he does, he takes some kind of like a piece of meat or something and throws it in, and you can actually see it sizzling. You know, so it proves it's not just some phony thing. And then what happens? What happens to everybody in that group? What do you think? Yeah. They become frightened to death. Like, oh wow, are we really going? Then they're thinking, well, he's not going to really make us walk on it, right? He's just going to do that, and then he's going to maybe have some hired person that's been doing this for 20 years, and they're going to walk on it, and we're going to just sort of clap our hands and all say, you know, we feel it or something like that. And then he says, okay, everybody line up, and you know, line up please. And he lines them up in a certain order, okay? And who does he put in the front of the line?